Hello Pisces, this is your April 1st, April 15th, 2017 read. For the main read, I found the box, it's kind of beat up, but this is the Morgan Greer Tarot. In case you wanted to see the box, this is... I got this a long time ago. I couldn't tell you how old this box is. It says the deck was made in 1979. For the supporting cards, I'm using the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Okay. Okay. So, April 1st. Okay, so my cards have decided recently that I need to. I mixed them up somehow, and they're not all right side up. I know people prefer I read them right side up, but they're coming through upside down a lot more. They're more mixed in, and I didn't want to take the time to set them straight, especially since certain messages come out a certain way. So I am going to keep them that way for now. Your overall energy for this time is to be careful of your health. I feel like you could have some overindulging. I feel like things are not going exactly to plan. I feel like, well, I shouldn't say that. I feel like you're kind of having a little extra fun. A little extra fun, and you might overdo it a little. And the thought is here, if you're drinking, have some food when you drink. You know, try to even it out. Try to, like, space it out a little more. You know, enjoy, but, you know, do yourself a favor and just kind of, like, enjoy it a little more. If you're eating, if you're, like, having, like, some type of party or you find yourself overindulging in food, throw some good stuff in there that you like. You know what I mean? Try to, like... I feel like there's a lot of, like, overindulging going on at this point, and it's just, the advice is, like, you know, try to put some healthy stuff in there, maybe do some more physical stuff, like, try to, like, intertwine it a little more, like, weave it in there just to make it a little easier on yourself, because I feel like by the time the end of this period comes in, you're going to be kind of, like, all right, this got a little out of hand, let me just reel it in. I'm feeling like, whether it's food or it's some type of activity you're overindulging in a little bit, if you kind of weave in a bit of more, like if it's eating some more healthy foods, if it's drinking some food while you're eating, while you're drinking, food while you're eating, that made sense. If it's some type of physical activity that you're overindulging in, like giving yourself breaks, I feel like some of you might be going on vacation or just like spending a little extra. They're like, and it's kind of like, you know, like put some money out of your reach so that you can't just spend it that quickly. Like there's a thing here where you're gonna have a lot of fun, but you might overindulge a little bit. In the very beginning, the knowledge, like, I feel like as you come into this time frame, you want to do something that you know isn't going to serve you in the long run, but it's kind of like an impulse thing. You kind of like, I really want to do it though, whatever it is. But this card is saying you know better. You know exactly how it's going to turn out if you overindulge, be it money, food, physical activity, whatever it would be. I feel like some of us, because I'm a Pisces too, are kind of going to just have a little bit more, like we're going to neglect, I shouldn't say neglect, but like walk away from the responsibilities a little bit. Not neglect them, but just kind of push them to the side for now. Kind of like, oh, I don't have to do that for another week, so let me just put it, I don't have to do it now, I can do it later, so I'll just put it to the side. And the knowledge here is saying that you'll know full well when you do that, for example, if you're pushing responsibilities to the side, it's not like you're not going to do them, because you will, but when it comes around, you're going to be like, oh my God, oh Lord, I don't know why I did this to myself, like that type of thing. So you're going to be extended, overwhelmed. Like the knowledge tree here is saying, you're aware of, like, if you overdo it, or if you don't, put in some good stuff. Like, even if you were to push off some responsibilities, say there was 5 things, push off maybe 3, but make sure you keep the other 2 in check so it isn't as bad, or kind of try to like make sure you get a little bit started on each, so that way when you get into it and have to finish them off, it's not as bad for you. Because I kind of feel like, being a Pisces myself, we're going to indulge, we're going to do something, we're going to have a good time. It's just saying, be a little smart about it. And I feel like going into this, you're going to know exactly what that is, because you're going to see it coming. You'll be like, oh. I feel like there's someone around you who's trying to get you to break out of, they're trying to like get you to break out of the norm. And I feel like that's what the Hierophant upside down in this situation is saying. They're trying to get you to break out of the norm. They want you to hang out with them. They want you to have fun with them. I feel like you're really going to have to pay attention to the person as you relate to them. Because I feel like you're going to know if it's like a good idea or a bad idea, or if it's like it's going to get you in trouble, or if it's just going to kind of like shrug responsibilities type of thing. I feel like the person here who's trying to get you to break out of the norm, some of them are just doing it because they're like, you need to have some fun. Other people they want to have some fun, and they're just looking for a cohort. So you got to kind of think like what's going on? Is this my friend I like hanging out with, and we just kind of get in trouble sometimes because we overdo it? Or, are they just kind of like going to pull me along for this ride, and I know better than to do this type thing? Because I feel like they're trying to get you to break from the norm. But if it's a good idea or not, I feel like you have to like look at it like, is this a good idea? Like, and I feel like it's going to depend on your situation, like what type of energy is really connected. Like, are they just looking for somebody to amuse them for now? Or is this somebody you get in trouble with, and like they're a good friend, and maybe they just need to blow off steam too, so you're kind of like, well, we both need to blow off steam. It can go either way. It's a general read, so you kind of got to read into it a little bit and see what it is for you. Now, I'm getting this other person who's trying to get you to break from the norm. They just don't want to, there's something they don't want to do. They have a responsibility or something they're just avoiding. There's something they don't want to do. There's definitely something they don't want to do. And they're just trying to think of any way they can get around not doing it. There's some type of responsibility they have to do. They don't want to do it. They're trying to shrug it. Some of them are trying to see if they can escape it altogether and push it off on someone else. In some cases, I'm kind of feeling like this is somebody who they're connected with your responsibilities in some sense. Either it's like cleaning up the house or doing some work together. It's like I don't know if it's a direct partner or if it's like a supportive player. They're definitely just trying to get out of it. They don't want to do it. They're just seeing if they can shrug off the responsibility. They really don't want to do it. They really don't want to do it. They're just thinking of anything they can do just to get out of that. And if they can get you to do some of it for them, I feel like they're into that. Whatever the situation is, I feel like when they shrug their responsibility, you shrug your responsibilities a little bit as well. In your case, though, I don't feel like you're just not going to do them. I feel like they're postponed and they're just kind of going to build up on you, and you're going to do them all at once and be like a little overwrought. But I feel like if they're trying to push work over onto you or trying to get you to take care of their responsibilities for them, I don't feel like it works out that way for them. I feel like you just kind of enjoy the festivities as much as they do, and it kind of makes things around you kind of slow down almost to a halt. Things are moving slowly. Like, there's things you got to do, and things are backing up. I kind of feel like this is like almost like a dam feeling here. Like, things are kind of building up that you have to do, and this time that you're having a good time, it's a good thing. I mean, you deserve a little bit of fun, definitely, but it's going to be kind of one of those things where I feel like you're going to regret it. You're going to feel like you're behind the 8 ball, and it's just going to be one of those things where you're like, I really wish I didn't do that now. I really wish I just kept on plan and just kept going forward like I'm supposed to, like I wanted to. I feel like it's by your own design for the most part. and you're kind of going to regret it. I just feel like even if you weed in some good things, you're still going to be like, this could have been done. This just could have been done by now. But I feel like once you step beyond this, you get right back into line. The question is, if you planned well, how well you planned, so it wasn't such a pain in the butt. For some of you, I feel like this is kind of like the overeating and indulging. It just didn't work. Like maybe some of you are trying to lose weight, or you're trying to do things that are healthier for you this year, and or maybe that's normally what you do, but you kind of stepped away and you're kind of seeing the results from like lacking and stepping back, and you're just like, you know what, this. Why did I do this? Like I feel like you're kind of gonna beat up yourself a little bit about it. You're just like, why did I do that? Like it wasn't even that fun. It wasn't even that good. But once you step beyond it, this card pops up, which is the Page of Cups, which I feel like very studious, very passionate. I feel like there's a lot of like you feel very accomplished. Like you're getting back in the groove. And once you get back in the groove, even if it's a little overwhelming, you're feeling better about it, because you're feeling like as things are getting done, you're feeling like everything's okay. Like it wasn't that bad. Like I didn't mess up that bad. I mean, like you're gonna look back at yourself going, oh, all right, I was a little overdramatic at that point, but now that things are back on track, I feel a lot better, and things are back the way they should. This is kind of like a diamond feel. Like I feel like there's a lot of facets, a lot of situations going on, but this person who's kind of trying to get you to shrug your responsibilities, they're trying to shrug their own. So I think the message here is, if you think you're doing them a favor by helping them, blow off some steam, they're actually just kind of avoiding something they really do need to do. I'm not really thinking you can really get them to go forward on what they need to do, but you may want to make sure you do your stuff to keep yourself in line. I feel like you're going to take a break either way, and it's not bad. You're going to hang out with your friend or whoever this person is. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But they're saying, especially when you see it starting, if you plan ahead and try to keep these certain things in line, I feel like as soon as you know it, as soon as you see it, you should do a couple things right then. Like as soon as you see it popping in, do what you can to get things started in whatever area. And that way, because it's going to come to where I feel like you're going to just not do anything. You're going to take a moment to yourself and just enjoy life. But the more you get done at this part, the more you get started, I should say, the more you get going. When you pick it back up afterwards, this won't be such a big deal. You're still going to I feel like you're still going to be like, if I just stayed on plan, it would have been so much easier. But it'll come back around. It'll be fine. I don't feel like this time, this reading is overdramatic. Not too bad. I just feel like it's saying, if you want to really enjoy, because I feel like you're having a good time. If you want to enjoy this more, just try to keep it under control. And it's saying again, you're going to know it. As soon as it starts, as soon as you see this situation coming your way, you're going to know it. You've gone through this before. You've done this before. You know yourself well enough. And you're like, I know this is going to get me at some point. It's going to get me. So, even if it's the money situation, put some money out of your reach so you just can't spend it. You just can't. Just can't. So when you come back around, not such a big deal. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to get this up in the normal time. If you would like a reading from me, shoot me an email. James4astral@gmail.com. James4astral@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.